Why should students care about global student loan debt impact? Imagine graduating with a mountain of debt that takes decades to pay off. That's the reality for millions of students around the world. Student loan debt is a huge issue that affects everyone, even those who aren't in debt yet. When students understand how this debt impacts the economy and their personal futures, they can make smarter choices about borrowing and saving. In the United States alone, student loan debt totals about $1.8 trillion. Over 42 million people owe federal student loans. The average amount owed per person is roughly $39,000 to $42,000. That's a lot of money to pay back after graduation. This debt influences how much students can spend on daily needs, save for the future, or invest in things like a home or starting a family. Student loans often come with interest rates that add to the total owed. Many students are still paying off loans 20 years after they graduate. This long repayment period can make it hard to buy a house, start a business, or save for retirement. It can also cause stress and affect mental health. When students borrow more than they can afford, they risk falling into a cycle of debt that's hard to escape. It's important for students to think about how much they borrow before they take out a loan. Attending a public university usually means borrowing less money than private or for-profit schools. Still, even moderate debt can grow over time with interest. Budgeting as a student means planning how much to borrow, looking for scholarships and grants, and understanding the full cost of education. This includes tuition, books, housing, and other living expenses that might not be covered by loans. Knowing the impact of student loan debt on the economy helps students see the bigger picture. Large amounts of debt can influence career choices, pushing graduates toward higher-paying jobs rather than pursuing their passions. It can also limit their ability to save or invest early in life. To stay on top of their finances, students should track all sources of funding like loans, grants, and personal savings. Creating a realistic budget that includes loan repayment after graduation is key. Understanding loan terms such as interest rates, grace periods, and repayment options helps avoid surprises later. Students can also reduce borrowing by working part-time, applying for scholarships, or choosing more affordable schools. Being aware of how student loan debt impacts the world encourages students to borrow responsibly. Developing good budgeting habits early can prevent excessive debt and lead to better financial health in the future. This knowledge helps students make choices that support their goals and keep their financial future secure.